morning, everybody. My name is Darlene and I have Parkinson's, and I'm outside. It's currently about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I don't know, I haven't got a clock. Beautiful weather. It's quite windy right now. We had a huge burst of thunder and lightning in the afternoon, and the power all jiggle around. And I tell you, there's a lot of power in a storm, but the grasses needed it, all the lawns needed it, the plants needed it, and so it was really good that we had that going on. But it didn't last, it stopped, and as you can see, there's still sun. There's a cloud over it right now, but it poked out a minute ago. And my plants are doing great, and Claudine will show us eventually her potatoes. She's going to do that, but I just thought I would show you. Look at this. Can you see this one? That tomato is just a miniature tomato, the cherry tomatoes, and that's the tallest tomato there. My beets are doing great. I'll show you. They're really doing good. I'll just take a little tour of that in a minute. So, oh, Claudine! Okay, guys, our table just tipped over with our big mess of umbrella, so I'm going to pause.
Saved it.
Saved it.
That's okay. So you all just heard her scream. So we have this new umbrella, which is supposed to be bent like that, but we have it tilted to block the sun. But when the wind picks it up, it just started sort of pulling the table that it's on, like over off the edge of the deck. Mom was just grabbing the table, like screaming my name. It's a good thing I was right here. Oh my goodness.
All the electronics on it. It was just like,
the wind is turning it now, like as we speak, so I'm hanging on to it here for dear life. I might have to put it down.
I think you gotta put it down.
It's a bit windy for the umbrella tonight.
You put it down, I'll just keep talking.
Okay, here we go.
It wouldn't be a video with me if things like that didn't happen, eh? I couldn't believe it. Her cell phone sitting on the table, my tablet sitting on the table, and all of a sudden the table just tips up. Oh, that ought to get her heart started. Anyway, she rescued it. She got it before I did anything. And the funny thing is, last year the umbrella she had blew away like a sail. So this year we bought a great big 10-foot umbrella, thinking there's a little more weight, and she's got a very heavy weight on the bottom, and it was not enough to hold it up in the wind. So we have to be very careful with this umbrella.
Yeah, that's how last year's umbrella broke.
That's
just
how
that. But we weren't out here. Was what happened.
Because we had left it up. So we are keeping it down most of the time when we're not out here, but we are out here. We are out here. The wind didn't seem that bad. Anyway, it's life in the fast lane.
Just one moment, please. There we are.
There. Okay, I'm going to pause for just a minute here. I'm going to pause for a second, Claudine.
Nice rain in Calgary. Hopefully it helps our grass turn green. It's been so dry here, so this is great though. Alright, so Mom wants to show our garden. So these are our potatoes, if anybody can believe. They have not been planted for like just a couple of weeks, and they started sprouting, but literally within 10 days of sprouting, they're this big. So it took a few days, like probably a week and a half for them to come through the dirt, but then within 10 days, they've become this. So the first 4 buckets on this side are all the bigger potatoes, kind of like a russet, and as well as the blue bucket in the middle, just an old Rubbermaid bin. And actually that one was the first to sprout, and it's filled right in quite nicely. And these other 3 buckets are just a baby potato, that like a little potato gem, a little white thin skinned potato. I've also got I had an extra garbage can and a bunch of extra dirt, so I planted a bunch of those in my back parking spot as well. Just filled up a garbage can with those. And then look at this one hanging basket. It's actually pretty incredible. And I've got this bird bath now going too. I don't do a lot of seed because it makes a mess, but I did want a bird bath for them anyway. And our new bench. Oh, Mom's walking in shorts. Okay. I can let her out. Oh, she's sad face right now. Please let me out of this house. Just a minute. I'm going to show my strawberries because they're really coming out. 3 bins worth of strawberries, and they're starting to like get lots of flowers on them that are actually turning into some berries there. So that looks pretty good. And then we've got this big flower and some more. I really like that guy's the little tree thing, so I got 2 of those from the same guy actually. And then these little hanging basket things. Finn's toys, and then these are, the one on the left is going to be a big banana cream daisy, so big white and yellow one. And some more marigolds, and I'm not really sure what that one's called. But then I've got this other pillar, that's a really nice solar light. And this is an African daisy I'm trying to save. And then another giant hanging basket here. It's actually quite large. It's beautiful too. I love the purple ones. The yellow is just amazing though. And then Mom's little setup here. Her cherry tomatoes are bigger than the other tomato plants that are going to be the bigger tomatoes. But her cherry tomatoes are like past the second rung on these. And then these are beets. They have started. The very first thing that started actually was the radishes, and now they're looking pretty good in there, little radishes. I don't know, I think that's, oh yeah, that's the parsley. It's not really started very well at all, but you can see our carrots have tiny little hairs. Mind you, we're late on this stuff because we planted from seed a lot of this stuff. But then on the bottom we have basil, and this is a lettuce layer here. And then there's like green onion, chives, and then more lettuce from a seed tape lettuce on the top. So anyway, so that's Mom's little planter here, and of course we have just a few extra chives in the little turtle. And what's this one's name, Mom? Betty, because of the bobble eyes, that's right. And the Irish moss. It was getting a little bit sort of brownish in there, but we added a little more fresh dirt and broke up the root system a little bit because it might have been, anyway, I hope that it comes back because Mom's really hoping for that one, that Irish moss anyway. So we're enjoying these, watching our tomatoes turn to flowers and then into tomatoes. And yeah, that's everything.
I just thought of a really funny story. So I wanted to do it and tell you here. Gospel truth. My husband went over to a friend's house, and one of my friend's house, and her husband needed some help putting up a gazebo on the deck. So Bill didn't know anything about doing it, but he did it anyway. He went over there. I'm not going to say their real names, so I'm just going to call him Billy Bob. So Billy Bob said to my husband, let's get this gazebo up quickly. So they did it quickly, but I guess they took a little corner or two cut that they shouldn't have, because it wasn't quite as secure as it needed to be, but we didn't know that. So anyway, we went home, and about a day later, Marilyn calls me all up in arms, and she said to me, Darlene, you gotta come quick. I don't know, she said, is your husband there? I said, yes, he is. She goes, tell him to come quick. Billy Bob's holding on for dear life, but he's about to fly away. He's just a little man. So just the little man was holding on tight, and my Bill went and rescued Billy Bob. All right, have a good day. Well, folks, it's getting kind of windy here, and so I think we should probably go in. I'm probably due medication. I don't know what time it is, but I'm feeling like I am. So, no, I took 8s, didn't I?
Yep, it's 9 o'clock now.
Okay, well, I have another hour to wait, but I'm going to say goodbye here, and I'm going to go into the house and do a couple things, and then I'm going to go to bed nice and early. I say that, but I won't, but I'm going to try. I always have trying things and things that I want to do and things that I don't do.
She gets your best ideas right before midnight.
Yeah, right before midnight, and then I want Claudine to stay up and do them with me till 2 o'clock. I really want to switch the living room around one of these days because I want to switch which side of the room I'm on. So
I do want to have that done before Uncle Gary comes.
Yeah, I know. We want to do it before my brother comes because he's going to be here and he's going to get into all kinds of shenanigans with me. I know he is. He thinks he's not, but he is.
Little does he know.
Little does he know. But anyway, his bistro is going to be open. He's going to do the cooking for 2 weeks. We're looking forward to it. We might kidnap him and make him stay. All right. Okay. Have a good night, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow.